All right.
We're ready. We're ready, Judge Cooper.
Thank you very much. Hey, I want to make sure that everybody can hear me. So if you can hear me, please raise your right hand. All right, and keep those right hands up. I'm going to swear you in. Do you swear that anything you'll tell the court this morning will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? If you swear to tell the truth, put your hands down. Okay, you're not going to tell me the truth. It's okay. You can keep your hands up. I'm joking. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, number 2 lady on the left. You kept your hand up like you're not going to tell me the truth this morning. All right. My name is Judge Cooper, and I want y'all to listen up because I'm going to take a couple minutes to speak with you all because I think it's important that you understand what's taking place today. First, I'm not here to take any information regarding you and whatever may have happened on the streets. You're here for the court to inform you of your rights. That's the first thing I'm going to do is inform you of your rights. 2, to set bond on those offenses for which I'm authorized to set bond. 3, to determine and purport counsel to assist you. 4th, to let you know your next court date. All right, we'll start with your rights. Standing before me this morning, you're an accused. That's all. As an accused, you have the right to remain silent and say nothing. But should you give up this right, anything you say during this proceeding may be used against you if your case goes to trial. During this and all proceedings, you have the presumption of innocence. That means, again, you're presumed innocent until the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to an indictment by grand jury for felonies or by accusation for misdemeanors. You have the right to a speedy and public trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and cross-examine witnesses who are called to testify against you. You also have the right to call witnesses to testify on your behalf. You yourself may even testify should you choose to do so. But should you choose not to testify, there can be no presumption of guilt raised. You have the right to an attorney throughout all proceedings. And per the order of our Chief Judge, Wanda Dallas, this morning I'm going to appoint an attorney to represent each and every one of you. If you choose, well, I'm going to appoint an attorney to represent each and every one of you. Either that attorney or someone from the attorney's office should be contacting you within the next 72 hours. Should you choose to hire your own counsel, you may do so. That is your right. But we want to make sure that your rights are protected. Now let's talk about bond. Some of you will be allowed to post an unrestricted bond for your release pending prosecution of the case. Bond may be posted in cash, commercial, or using property. I'll start by explaining cash. If, for example, let's say your bond is $3,000 and you have someone with that amount of funds, they can take it to the sheriff along with whatever applicable fees they may tack on, and that person leave the funds with the sheriff. When your case is over with, that person goes and get the entirety of their funds back. If you do not have someone with that amount of funds, then you may use a commercial bond by contacting one of the commercial bonding companies approved by the sheriff's office. And for a $3,000 bond, you pay the bonding company either 10 or 15% of the amount of your bond. So for a $3,000 bond, they may charge anything from $300 to $400. They come and they post a bond for your release. And the difference is the funds you pay to the bonding company, that is their fee. No one gets that back. Or you may use a property bond. If you have or someone has equity in the property equal to 3 to 4 times the amount of your bond, they post that funds, correction, they take the deed to their property to the sheriff, and when your case is over with, they go back and get their deed. Now, on all bonds, there's a general condition that while on bond, you'll remain law-abiding. Second, on some bond, there may be a special condition that prohibits you from going around a certain place or contacting certain persons. Understand that those special conditions are taken very seriously. For example, you're to have no contact with John Jones, and it's reported that you contacted John Jones. You'll be facing a new charge. You'll not be allowed to post bond for the remainder of the process. And the charge could be something like tampering with a witness or aggravated stalking, which carries a 10-year or $10,000 fine. So again, those are taken very seriously. Now, if you have a family member that's listed as a victim on the warrant, and there's a no contact provision between you and that family member, that family member will not be allowed to make bond for you. Again, if you have a family member who's a victim on a warrant and there's a no contact provision, that family member will not be allowed to post bond for you. Now, if you're charged with a misdemeanor, well, let me do the felony first. If you're charged with a felony, your court date is going to be on the 6th of January in 2021. If you're charged with a felony, your court date will be on the 6th of January. If you're charged with a misdemeanor, your court date is scheduled for the 12th of December. Correction, the 8th of December. Misdemeanor, the 8th of December. If you post bond, and I encourage everyone to post bond, if you post bond, that court date will be canceled and you'll get your next court date in the mail. So again, if you're charged with a misdemeanor, which is scheduled for December 8th, and you post bond, that day will be canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. The next court date may be February or something like that. Also, a few of you will be allowed to sign out on what's called an OR bond. Again, if you sign out on an OR bond or you make bond, if you're charged with a misdemeanor, the court date of December the 8th will be canceled and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Now, I'm gonna turn you back over to the deputies. Just follow the orders of what they tell you. When you come to the camera, say your name loudly. I want to make sure that I'm dealing with the right person. I thank you for your attention. Thank you.
All right, Judge, if you want to start with the females, we can go ahead and do them.
Yes, sir.
We're ready when you are, Judge, with the females.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's come on out. No,
Yes, sir.
to the podium.
Taisha Allen.
And good morning.
Morning, sir.
Let me give me 1 second, Miss Allen.
Go to C11, C11, go to C11. C11.
Miss Allen, it is alleged that you committed the offense of battery, family violence. Do you understand the allegation or do you require me to read it to you?
No, I understand, yes, sir.
All right, Miss Allen, I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond this morning, which means you can sign yourself out and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Now, there is a condition on your bond, okay? All right, stay composed. You're to have no violent contact with Morgan Shorts. You can be around the person, communicate. There's no more pushing, shoving, or anything of that nature. And again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And I wish you all the best. Thank you, man. Good morning. What is your name, please?
Maya Chapman Muhammad.
Does she need to sign any paperwork, Miss?
No, she's good.
Okay.
All right. Ma'am, it is alleged that you violated the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Do you understand the allegation, or you require me to read it to you, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
All righty, ma'am. The bond is $7,000. Will you be allowed to make bond?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. Your next court date is going to be on the 21st of January. I'm sorry, January 11th,
Okay.
2021.
Okay.
And again, I've appointed counsel to assist you, and someone from that attorney's office should be contacting you. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. What's your name, please?
April Hood.
Ms. Hood. Ms. Hood, it's alleged you committed the offense of simple battery. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require me to read it to you?
I understand.
Ma'am, the bond is $2,000. Will you be able to make bond?
Yes, sir.
All righty, Ms. Hood, I'm going to allow you to have contact with Owen Hood, just that you can't have any violent contact. Okay, ma'am?
Thank you, sir.
All righty. Your next court date, of course, is the 8th of December. But if you make bond, that day will be canceled, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
What's your name, ma'am?
Tatiana Holiday.
All right, Ms. Holiday. Ms. Holiday, it's alleged you gave a false name, address, and date of birth, and driving without a license. Do you understand the allegations, or do you require me to read them to you?
Yes, I understand.
All right, Ms. Holiday, your bond today will be $3,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Holiday. Again, your court date, I've appointed counsel to assist you. Your next court date is December the 8th, but if you make bond, that day will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. All right, thank you, Ms. Holiday. Your name, please?
Tierra Jimber.
Ms. Jenrette, it's alleged that you committed the offense of battery. Do you understand the allegations, ma'am, or do you want me to read it to you?
I understand.
All right, Ms. Jenrette, the bond is normally $2,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out today. There is a condition on your bond that you have no violent contact with Mr. George, okay? You can be around that person, just no pushing, shoving, or anything like that. Now, again, your court date is December the 8th, but if you make bond, that day will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, ma'am.
I got to listen up. Come on, let's go. Everybody just follow the lead. When he leaves, slide down.
What's your name, ma'am?
Shay Hodson.
Ms. Johnson, you're alleged to have obstructed an officer. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require me to read it to you?
Yes, I understand, sir.
The bond is normally $1,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out this afternoon. Court date is scheduled. Compose yourself. The court date is scheduled for December the 8th, but that day will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, ma'am.
What's your name?
My name is Shay.
Good morning. Your name, please.
Good morning, Chastity Lawson.
Okay, Ms. Lawson, it's alleged that you committed the offense of criminal trespass and theft by taking. Do you understand the allegations, ma'am, or do you require me to read them to you?
Sir, yes, sir, I understand.
All right, ma'am, your bond is $9,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, the condition of your bond is that you have no violent contact with Mr. Jackson, all right? You can be around this person, be in the same room. There's no fighting and stuff like that. Your next court date, ma'am, is going to be January 11th of 2021 in courtroom 201. And again, I've appointed counsel to assist you, ma'am. Thank you, and have a good day.
Sergeant, be quiet.
Come on, sir. Have any comment?
You said McFarland?
Yes, sir.
Ms. McFarland, good afternoon. Still morning. Good morning, Ms. McFarland.
Morning, sir.
All right, Ms. McFarland, it's alleged you committed the offense of battery. Do you understand the allegations or do you require me to read it to you?
Yes, sir, I understand.
All righty, the bond is normally $3,000. I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out this morning.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. The condition is that you have no violent contact with Brittany, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, live peaceably. All right, I've appointed counsel to assist you, and you get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Your name, please.
Talicia Kendrick.
Willoughby.
All right, Miss Kendrick, it's alleged that you gave a false name, address, and date of birth. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require me to read it to you?
Yes, I understand.
All right, ma'am, the bond is $2,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am?
Yes.
All righty. The court date right now is scheduled for December the 8th, but if you make bond, that date will get canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, ma'am.
Come on, man, let's go. Assembly line.
Your name, please.
Jasmine Sasser.
Ms. Sasser, it's alleged that you committed the offense of, 4 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 1 use of possession of drug-related objects, and 1 count of loitering or prowling. You understand the allegations, or do you require me to read it to you?
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right. Ma'am, I'm going to deny you bond this morning. I've already appointed counsel for you. Your court date is January 11th of 2021. And I think that's all. Thank you. Your name, please.
Brittany Willoughby.
Ms. Willoughby, it's alleged you committed the offense of criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require me to read it to you?
I understand, sir.
All righty, Ms. Willoughby, your bond today will be $2,000. Will you be able to make bond?
Thanks to TV.
I'm not sure, sir.
Fair enough. That's a straight answer. When you make bond, you can be around you can be around Miss McFarland, but I don't want any pushing, shoving, or arguing or anything of that nature, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Again, your court date is December the 8th, but if you make bond, that date will be canceled, and you get the next court date in the mail.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Bye. Your name? Ms. Wright, it's alleged that you committed the offense of aggravated assault, 1 count of criminal damage in the 2nd degree, as well as terroristic threats. You understand the allegations, or do you require me to read them to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you understand?
Yes, sir.
All righty, ma'am, I'm going to deny you bond this morning. When you do make bond, you're to stay away from Ladarius Hubbard. You're not allowed to go back around the address of 6994 Norfolk Court in Jonesboro. Now, I assume you have some stuff there. So I'm putting down here that once you make bond, you can contact the sheriff. They'll have a copy of this, and they'll go with you to make sure you can get your stuff. That's actually for your benefit and your protection, so they don't say you misbehave or we don't get a phone call that you're violating something. All righty. Your next court date again is going to be January 11th, 2021 at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. Thank you, ma'am. Your name, please.
Bianca Bass.
All righty, hold on. All right, Miss Bass. Miss Bass, it's alleged that you are violating the laws in the following manner. You had an open container violation, possess marijuana 1 ounce or less, as well as possess the weapon during the commission of an offense. Do you understand the allegations, ma'am, or do you require me to read it to you?
I understand.
All right, Miss Bass, your bond this afternoon is going to be $5,000. Will you be able to make bond, Miss Bass?
Yes, sir.
All right, now, Miss Bass, your court date, ma'am, is going to be December the 8th at, hold on a second. December the 8th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. But again, if you make bond, Miss Bass, that day will be canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. Okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Miss Bass. Thank you. That's all. Your name, please?
Kimberly Freeman.
Okay, Ms. Freeman. It's alleged you committed the offense of battery. You understand the allegation, or do you require me to read it to you?
I understand.
Okay, Ms. Freeman, the bond is $2,000. Will you be able to make bond, Ms. Freeman?
I'm not sure.
Sure. I understand. Ms. Freeman, I'm gonna allow you can have contact with Ms. Harrison, but no violent contact, okay? No pushing, shoving, fighting, or anything of that nature.
Okay,
Again, your court date right now is December the 8th, but if you make bond, that day will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail, okay, ma'am?
December 8th.
December 8th, but if you make bond, that day will be canceled, and it'll probably get a court date for like February.
Okay.
You need to talk to me, not somebody behind you. All right. I'm done. Name, please.
Attorney Jackson.
Jackson, it's alleged you committed the offense of battery. Do you understand the allegations, or you require me to read it to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you understand?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Ms. Jackson, the bond is normally $2,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out on an OR bond. The condition, of course, is that you have no violent contact with maybe Issa Johnson. I'm not sure how they pronounce that baby's name. All righty. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All righty. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. Your name, please?
Shanita Jackson.
Ms. Jackson, it's alleged that you committed the offense of simple battery. Do you understand the allegations, ma'am, or do you require me to read it to you?
Yes, sir, I understand it.
Jackson, the bond is normally $2,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out on an OR bond. There's a special condition that you to have no violent contact with Mr. Wimbush. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. He stays at my home. How does that work?
All right, that's fine. That's fine. You can be around him. There's no pushing, shoving, fighting, none of that stuff that brought you to where you are, okay? All right. You're going to get your next court date in the mail, and I've appointed counsel to assist you. All right, thank you, ma'am. Good morning. Your name, please?
Alana Mills.
Ms. Mills, it's alleged that you committed the following offense: battery, as well as criminal trespass, damage to property. Do you understand the allegations? Do you require me to read them to you?
If you could read them to me, sir.
All right, no problem, ma'am. It said that you battered the victim, Robert Tanksley, to whom you're engaged to be married. You bit him on his right side of his stomach, leaving visible injuries. You bite him in his facial area below the mouth, leaving visible injuries. You also bit him along the upper chest, leaving visible injuries. Also, that's the battery. The criminal trespass is you damaged the blinds in the master bedroom using your left hand, basically using your hands to damage the blinds. So again, those are allegations. One, damage to property, damaged property that probably doesn't belong to you. And two, the battery is that you bit the gentleman in a couple different places. All righty. Now, the bond is $5,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am? I did not hear you. Okay, all right. Now, condition. Okay, you're to stay from Mr. Robert Tanksley. You're not to be around this person nor contact him until this case is over with. The case right now is scheduled for December 12th, December the 8th at 8 a.m. But should you make bond, ma'am, that case will be canceled. That court date will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. Okay? You have any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Your name, please? Sorry?
Like the Vaughn Williams. Vaughn Williams.
Okay, got it. Yes, ma'am. Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, this alleged you committed the offense of criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegations, ma'am? Or do you want me to read it to you?
Can you read it to me?
Basically, the criminal trespass is the fact that without someone's consent, in this case, Michelle Dasher, you took the red vase from the kitchen island. So that's basically it. You damaged something that didn't belong to you. All righty. The bond in those matters, ma'am, is $2,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am?
Yes, I will.
All right. When you make bond, the court date of December the 8th will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. It'll probably be around February sometime. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, sir, I don't.
All right. Thank you and have a good day. All right.
Thank you. Sure, sir.
And Judge, we have one more female. She's one of, she has
Use this.
mental issues. So we're bringing her up now.
What's her name?
Let me see. I think she's from the 28th, Alicia Calablero.
All right. Let me see if I find it because you guys have got it. Give me a second. No problem.
She's off the 29th calendar.
29. Got it.
Hey, Tim, we got his last female.
Okay. Yeah. Alicia Caballero. Yeah, boy. Good morning, ma'am. How are you? Can you hear me? You can hear me? Okay, all right, that's good. You're gonna have to speak to me though. I want to make sure that you understand. Now, it is alleged that you committed the following. Okay, you
Make sure you lower your voice.
you interfered with government vehicle by stealing a police car, flew from police officers, 2 counts of aggravated assault by striking. All right, here's what I want you to, all right. I want you to hear this, okay? Because if you're crying, you're not listening to me. So we don't need to spend all day if you're not listening to me. All right. Now I'm appointing an attorney to assist you. Your next court date is going to be on the 6th of January, and today I'm denying you bond. Thank you.
That's all the female, Judge. Do you want us to line up the rest of the males that haven't been sworn in, and then we can just roll with all the males from each day?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey, that's everybody, Judge.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I want to make sure that you can all hear me, so I want you to raise your right hand if you can hear me. Okay. Good, good. Keep your hands up. Do you swear any information you give the court this morning will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. If you agree to tell the truth, put your hands down. All righty, you need to be quiet because I want to take a couple minutes to speak with you all because it's important. And I need you to understand what's going on. First, I'm not here to try your case or take a plea in your case or even talk to you about whatever may have happened with you and whoever in the streets. You're here for me to advise you of the allegations against you, inform you of your rights, set bail on those offenses for which I'm authorized to set bail, appoint an attorney to represent you, okay? And then finally, to tell you of your next scheduled court date. Those are the very specific things I'm here to talk to you about. Let's start with your rights. Standing before me this morning, you're an accused. That's all. You're not guilty of anything. As an accused, you have certain rights. The first is the right to remain silent, as anything you say can or may be used against you at a later hearing or trial. You're presumed innocent until the state proves your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to an indictment by a grand jury if you're charged with a felony, or by accusation if you're charged with a misdemeanor. You have the right to a speedy and public trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and cross-examine whomever may be called to testify against you. You also have the right to call witnesses to testify on your behalf. You yourself may testify should you choose to do so. Or should you choose not to testify, there can be no presumption of guilt raised, meaning if you decide to stand quiet, folks they can't take that to mean you're guilty. Now, let's talk about an attorney. Per the order of the Chief Judge, Wanda Dallas, we're going to appoint an attorney to represent everyone this morning. That's why the forms you signed, you already signed it. You can hire your own counsel if you choose to do so later. But by appointing counsel to assist you, either that attorney or someone from that attorney's office is to come and see you or reach out to you within the next 72 hours. That's the person whom you tell whatever. Okay? Now let's talk about bond. Some of you will be allowed to post an unrestricted bond for your release from jail pending the prosecution of this case. Bond may be posted using cash, commercial, or property bond. I'll first explain cash bond. Like if I see a bond is $3,000 and you have someone with that amount of funds, they can take it to the jail, post your bond, and when your case is over with, they go back and get their bond, the full amount of their funds back. If you do not have someone with that amount of funds, then you can use a commercial bonding company. The difference is the bonding company charges about 10 to 15% of the amount of your bond. So for a $3,000 bond, the bonding company would charge you from $300 to $400. The difference is the funds paid to the bonding company, that's their fee. No one gets that back. Or you may use property bond. If a family member or friend have equity in property equal 3 to 4 times the amount of your bond, they pledge the deed, they give the deed to the sheriff, and when your case is over with, they go back and get their deed back. Therefore, no money has to be exchanged. Now, on all bonds, there's a general condition that while on bond, you won't break any laws. You remain law-abiding. There's a general condition on all bond. Some bond have a specific condition that prohibits you from contacting certain person or going around a certain place. Understand, if you violate those special conditions, you'll be rearrested. And most importantly, you'll not be eligible for any bond for the remainder of the process. Let me break it down to you. For example, don't contact Johnny Jones.
Make sure your masks are up.
And you go around to where Johnny Jones is, or Johnny Jones alleged that you mess with him or her, you'll be facing a new charge, okay? And that could carry a 10 years or $20,000 fine. Now, second, if your family member is named as a victim on the warrant and there is a no contact provision, that person will not be allowed to make a bond for you. So you need to know that. You need to listen up when I'm talking to you. If there's a no contact provision, that family member will not be allowed to make bond for you. Okay? All right, let me continue.
He's here.
Also, there's some conditions or sometimes that I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. For example, if you're currently on probation or parole, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. Or if the offense for which you're charged, there's some offenses for which me as a magistrate court judge, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. So if I tell you that I'm not authorized, if I tell you that you're being denied bond, that's probably why. Now, if you're charged with a felony, your court date is going to be on the, let me get this right. If you're charged with a felony, your court date is either going to be on the 6th of January or the 11th of January. Okay, and I'll tell you what date it is when I'm talking to you individually. If you're charged with a misdemeanor, your court date is December the 8th. Now, if you're charged with a misdemeanor and you post bond, that court date will be canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. So again, if you're charged with a misdemeanor, the December 8th time frame or court date will be canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. Your next court date will probably be in February of 2021. Finally, just follow the orders of the deputies. Sir, look up front. Ain't nobody talking to you behind you. Follow the orders of the deputies. When you come up, sound off with your name so I can make sure I'm talking to the right person. And this should be a pretty smooth process. Thank you. Follow the orders of the deputies, please.
All right, gentlemen, go back to the cells y'all came from. First one was first and y'all pulling up the score.
Good morning, sir. What's your name? I didn't hear you. Okay, hold on. They're probably gonna have to fix the mic. Hang on. Tell them I'm not hearing you.
Nico Barber.
Mr. Barber. Okay, all righty. And to the jail, if you can get me Clifford Jones as quickly as you can, please, all right? All right, Mr. Nico Barbara, Mr. Miko Barbara. Sir, it's alleged that you,
No, Clifford Jones.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. 1 counts of trafficking in meth, as well as trafficking in coke. And 1 count of drug-related objects. Barbara, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning. Your next court date, Mr. Barber, will be on January the 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. And as you've heard me state earlier, I've appointed counsel to assist you. Okay, sir? Thank you, sir.
Over. Got Clifford Jones, Judge.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Jones, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let me check one thing here. All right, I have counsel. Your counsel is here on the Zoom link.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, Mr. Jones, it is alleged that you committed the following offenses: 7 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 2 counts of trafficking, and 1 in cocaine, 1 in meth, possessed a firearm by one who's been previously convicted, as well as possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime, and theft by receiving stolen property. Now, Mr. Jones, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning based upon the charges that's being alleged against you. Also, it shows that you're currently on probation.
Sir, none of that stuff wasn't mine, sir.
Yes, understand. You have counsel. He's got you. Talk to your counsel. He's got you. Understand clearly. All I can do this morning is tell you what you're charged with and make sure that you understand. And then when you get a chance to talk with counsel, break it down with him and he'll take good care of you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, hold on. Don't go nowhere yet. I got to tell you what your next court date is. Your case is set for the 11th of January at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m., courtroom 201. And again, your attorney, Mr. Florio, is on this call. Mr. Florio, do you have any questions?
No, sir, Your Honor. I've already spoken with his brother multiple times and will be prepared to fight this case.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day now.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. That concludes my business, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Have a good Sunday.
Thank you, Judge. You too. And thank you, Ms. Mary.
Chief King, he's in the infirmary. Cheatham? Yeah, Cheatham.
All right, sir,
Yes, sir.
what is your name, please?
Christopher Britton.
All right, Mr. Britton, it's alleged that you have you violated the seatbelt law, driving a suspended or revoked license, as well as one count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Do you understand the allegations, Mr. Britton, or do you require me to read them to you?
I understand.
All right, Mr. Britton, your bond this morning will be $9,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Hardly so.
All right, okay. Again, you've heard me talk about providing counsel to assist you. Your court date, sir, is January 11th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m., courtroom 201. Thank you, sir.
How you doing, Judge?
Sir, I'm not bad. What's your name, please?
Vincent Byfield.
All right, Mr. Byfield,
Yes,
it is
sir.
alleged that you did the following things, okay? It is alleged that you committed the offense of theft, that you obstructed an officer, hit and run accident, reckless driving, as well as interference with government property. Those are the allegations. Do you understand the allegations, or do you require me to read them to you?
What is obstructing the officers, sir?
Meaning he told you, I'll tell you exactly what he said. Okay, all right. The fact is on regarding the obstruction is that after the accident, you exited the vehicle and ran. That is the obstruction.
Okay, yes, that is
All
correct.
right, that's fine. That's just what he's alleging. I'm not here to say whether it's true or not.
Okay.
The bond, sir, for you this morning is $30,000. Will you be able to make bonds, sir?
If I could pay 10%, I
Yes,
may
sir.
be able to.
Yes or no, sir? I don't need to go through the calculations. I know you're gonna try your best. All
Yes,
right, I think we'll move on to something else. Your court date, sir, is January 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m. courtroom 201. And again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Okay, sir?
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Mr. Cheatham.
Yes, sir. Mr. Cheatham, good morning. It's alleged that you committed the offense of disorderly conduct. Do you understand the allegations, Mr. Cheatham, or do you require me to read it to you?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes,
All right, got it. Mr. Cheatham, the bond is $1,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir? All righty. Mr. Cheatham, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is December the 8th. But if you make bond, that day will get canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. Your next court date will probably be in the month of February. You understand everything, sir? All right. Thank you much, sir. That's all.
You got it? Let me just put the thing down. Oh, he done already?
Yeah, he's done.
Come on, I got it.
Are you Mr. Chester? What's your name, sir? All right, Mr. Chester, it's alleged you committed the following offenses: 3 counts of violation of Georgia Controlled Substance Act, as well as 1 count of use or possession of drug-related objects. Your bond this morning, sir, will be $26,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
I had got arrested with some money in my wallet, sir. If I could just use that, I can find out.
There you go. All righty, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And also, your next court date is January the 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m. courtroom 201. All right, sir. Thank you much. What's your name, sir? Perez or Perez?
Torres with a T.
Gotcha. All righty, sir. It is alleged that you possess marijuana 1 ounce or less. You had a weapon on your possession, as well as theft by receiving stolen property. The bond this morning, sir, is $8,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir? All right, your court date, Mr. Cowan, is December the 8th. But should you make bond, that day will get canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. It'll probably be February. Okay, sir? Do you understand? All right, thank you, sir. Hello, sir. What's your name, please?
Willie Crawford, sir.
Crawford. Mr. Crawford, it's alleged you committed the offense of criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require me to read it to you?
You can read it to me, sir.
All right, sir. It says that you interfered with the property of one Tronika Allen by taking her belongings and placing them outside the residence, and basically locked her from being able to enter the property. That's the allegations, okay? All right, the bond is $2,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out today. So by your own signature, you can go back home. Now, it said here that you guys are previously married. Do y'all still live together?
Yeah, well, just got a new house, but I can go. I'm going somewhere else, to be honest.
All right, good enough, good enough. All right, I won't have to put any conditions. All right, sir, when you sign yourself out, you'll get your next court date in the mail, and I've appointed counsel to assist you. Thank you, Mr. Crawford.
Thanks, sir. Have a great day, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good chair. I checked them out.
Your name, sir? How you doing? Good morning. What's your name?
Aaron Cheryl Gaines.
All right, Mr. Gaines, it's alleged you committed the offense of simple assault and simple battery. Do you understand those allegations, sir, or do you want me to read them to you?
I understand, Judge.
All righty, the bond is going to be $4,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All
Well,
righty, now,
if I don't qualify for a signature to go to my mom's house.
no, sir, you don't qualify for a signature, but here's what I'm going to allow you to do. I'm going to allow you to have contact with Ms. Prout, just no physical contact.
Yes, sir.
So y'all can talk, you can work it out, but no pushing, shoving, or fighting. All right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, your court date is December the 8th. If you make bond, that day will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. All right, sir? All right, thank you.
You did say 4,000, sir?
Yes, sir, 4,000. All right, thank you, sir.
Sorry.
Hey, so your name, please?
Habib?
Mr. Habib, it's alleged that you committed the offense of battery, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, and criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegations, or you want me to read it to you?
I don't understand the last one. How do I criminally trespass in my own home?
Okay, and again, these are just allegations. Remember I said earlier in front, you know, they're allegations, not guilty or whatever. But to answer your question, it said you damaged a glass jar that belonged to Maima Sadiq. Now, y'all can kind of sort that out. Now, here's the thing, sir. The bond is $11,000. Will you be able to make bond?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you make bond, you have to stay away from Wakshar Sadiq and Maima Sadiq.
Okay.
Also, you're not allowed to go back around the address of 3460 Mount Zion Road. I know you have stuff there that you may need to get to and go on with your life. So I'm putting on here that within 10 days of your release, making bond, you present this to the sheriff. They'll have a copy, and they will go with you to assist you in getting whatever you need to get. And that is for your protection. So while you're there, you know, nothing breaks out and you have facing a new charge. All right, sir. Your next court date again is January 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. Thank you, sir.
My name is Sean Morgan.
Mr. Morgan, give me 1 second. Mr. Morgan, it's alleged you committed the following offenses: driving above the speed limit, possessing marijuana 1 ounce or less, as well as having a financial transaction card theft. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require me to read it to you?
I understand.
All right, Mr. Morgan, Your bond this morning is $12,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, I will. If money is on my account, can I make the bond myself?
Yes, sir. You can surely do that. Now, Mr. Morgan, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And Mr. Morgan, the next court date is January the 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
On the red line to your right. I just told you that.
What's your name, sir? Mr. Muhammad. Sir, it's alleged that you possess marijuana, 1 ounce or less. Also that you possess a controlled substance. Your bond this morning, sir, is $8,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date, sir, is January the 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m., 201. Thank you.
8 a.m. to 201.
Okay, that's all. That's all. Morning, sir. Your name, please.
I'm sorry?
Your name, please. What's your name?
Oh, Richard Nay.
Mr. Nay. Mr. Nay, it's alleged you committed the offense of criminal trespass. The bond is $2,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, you said no?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Explain.
No.
All right, got it. Mr. Nay, I've appointed counsel to assist you, and your next court date is December the 8th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. December the 8th, 8 a.m., 201. Thank you, sir.
What's your name?
Perez Kawan, good morning. Sir, it's alleged that you possessed a weapon, also possess marijuana, 1 ounce or less. Your bond this morning, sir, is $5,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty, sir. I've appointed counsel to assist you. If you make bond, the court date, which is scheduled for December the 8th, that day will get canceled. You get your next court date in the mail. All right, sir? Thank you.
Judge Cooper, Perez, the next on the list, Perez Vasquez.
Uh-huh.
He needs an interpreter, so we'll go on to Robert Proctor.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Proctor, sir, it's alleged that you drove with an expired or invalid tags, with a suspended or revoked license. You also had controlled substance with you, as well as possess marijuana, 1 ounce or less. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require me to read them to you?
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right, sir. Your bond this morning, sir, will be $11,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Not at the moment, but I'm gonna try.
Well said. All right, you have appointed counsel to assist you, and your court date is going to be on January 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m., 201. Thank you, sir. Good morning. What's your name, sir?
Richard Reed.
Mr. Richard Reed Jr. It's alleged that you failed to yield to an emergency vehicle. You possess marijuana, 1 ounce or less. You also had a weapon, as well as 1 count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require me to read them to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, you understand. Okay. All right. Mr. Reed, your bond, sir, is $19,000. Will you be able to make bond, Mr. Reed?
You said 19,000.
Yes, sir.
10%.
You got to see.
All righty. You're figuring it out. I got you. All right, Mr. Reed, I'm appointed counsel to assist you. Your next court date, sir, is January the 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m. courtroom 201. Thank you, Mr. Reed.
All right, look, is it 10%? Like,
Depends upon which bonding company you choose, sir. Some charge 10, some charge 15. But I'll let you work that out. That's good. I'm done. Thank you.
Hey, let him go first, gentlemen. He's Hanson. We're going to put up order. Somehow he got skipped. My fault. How Hanson coming?
Judge Cooper, we have Mr. Hanson.
I'm ready.
Hanson.
Mr. Hanson, good morning, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Not too bad. Here's the allegations against you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All righty. There's that you made an improper U-turn. You failed to yield right of way while entering a roadway. You had 1 ounce marijuana, 1 ounce or less, and then you also had a trafficking in heroin or morphine, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. All righty, so that's the gist of what's been alleged. I'm not able to grant you a bond this morning, sir, based upon the allegation of trafficking. I have appointed counsel to assist you. And your next court date, sir, is going to be January 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m. courtroom 201. Any questions, Mr. Hanson?
I'm just saying the name.
All right, thank you, sir.
You can step up.
What's your name, sir?
Langston Riddle.
All right, Mr. Riddle. Sir, it's alleged that you possess marijuana 1 ounce or less. Do you understand the allegations, Mr. Riddle, or do you require me to read it to you?
I understand.
All right, Mr. Riddle, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out this afternoon. You're going to get your next court date in the mail. And again, I've appointed counsel to assist you, okay? All right, thank you, sir. Hey, sir, your name, please?
Taylor Robinson.
Mr. Dylan Robinson. It is alleged here, sir, that you 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. You possess the weapon. You also possess the weapon by one who's not authorized to possess the weapon, having been previously convicted. Drug-related objects, as well as loitering or prowling. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require me to read them to you?
I understand.
All right, Mr. Robinson, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning because the information I have says that you're currently on probation. Also, Mr. Robinson, your next court date is January the 11th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January 11th, 8 a.m. courtroom 201. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, sir, what's your name?
Otis Russell. Otis Russell.
All right, Mr. Russell. Mr. Russell, it's alleged that you committed the offense of simple battery. Do you understand the allegation, sir?
Yes, sir, I think so.
All right. Yeah, basically that you you punch someone when you're not supposed to punch people. All right, here we go. The bond is normally $2,000, but I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out. There is a condition. You can have no violent contact with Mr. Gatson.
Yes,
Now, I know y'all live in the same place and all this stuff. You know, just if he wants to talk junk, leave him alone.
I understand he's not vaping.
All right. No, you're welcome, sir. All righty. You're going to get your next court date in the mail. All right, Mr. Russell?
I don't know.
I said you're going to get your next court date in the mail. Thank you. That's it. Hey, sir, what's your name?
Scott, Joey.
Okay, Mr. Rodney Scott. It's alleged that you possessed a firearm by one who's been previously convicted. You have weapons during a crime, theft by receiving stolen property, as well as possession of marijuana. All right, now, Mr. Scott, today I'm going to deny the possession of weapons by one who's been previously convicted. Okay, simply because that I don't have enough information on here to do that. That offense may be brought back up again later. For today, going forward, what you have is possession of a weapon, theft by receiving stolen property, as possession of marijuana. Your bond, sir, is $7,500. When you be able to make bond, sir?
I could call my mom.
Got it. You can work on it. I got you. All righty. Now, if you make bond, the court date right now is scheduled for December the 12th. December the 8th. If you make bond, that day will get canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. If you don't make bond, your court date will be December the 8th. All right, sir?
You said so all my charges $7,000.
Say again now.
I said, excuse me, sir, all my charges are $7,000 for all 4.
again, I'm denying the first one. Okay, there is one there that says you're possessed a weapon and you've been previously convicted. They didn't provide me any information here to show me an arrest or whatever. So I'm denying that today. That charge can be brought back up again later. For your other three charges, it's $7,500.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
Not bad. What's your name, sir?
It's nice.
All right, Mr. Snipes, it is alleged you possess marijuana 1 ounce or less, and you also had a possession of a weapon. The bond, sir, is $5,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Sir.
All righty. Mr. Snipes, your next court date, sir, is December the 8th. But if you make bond, that day will get canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. All right, Mr. Snipes?
Sure.
Thank you much. All right. Your name, sir? Okay, you, sir, it's alleged that you possess marijuana as well as drug-related objects. The bond is $3,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir? All righty. The court date right now is scheduled for December the 8th, but if you make bond, that day will get canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. Your next court date will probably be in February. Okay, sir? All right. Thank you, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Not too bad. What's your name, sir? Mr. Waldrop. Okay. Mr. Waldrop, is alleged that you discharged a firearm near a highway, reckless conduct, as well as obstruction of an officer.
So,
Your bond today, listen, your bond today is $10,000. Will you be able to make bond, Mr. Waldrop?
sir.
All righty. All right. You get a chance to say whatever you need to say in a minute. All right. Well, let me ask it this way. I probably should have asked you, do you understand the charges against you, or do you want me to read them to you?
You read them to me?
There we go. All right. It basically says that you discharged a handgun at the location of Old Rex Road, Old Rex Morrow Road, and Twilight Trail. All righty. You fired the handgun twice into the air while standing in the roadways as vehicles drove by the location. This act placed the public at risk and endangered the safety of citizens driving by in their vehicles. You were also spotted on Old Rex Road by officers, and when they engaged their emergency lights, you ran away into the woods. All righty, so that's the basis of the allegations, sure. All right, the bond is $10,000. I've already explained that to you. I've explained to you that if you make bond, your court date will get canceled. You get a later court date. I explained to you earlier about appointing counsel, and counsel or someone from that office is to assist you with it or contact you within 72 hours. All right, Mr. Waldrop, what questions do you have?
Well, I didn't have a handgun.
All right, that's fine. I'm appointing counsel. You expect talk to your counsel about that, and they can help you, because sitting where I am today, that's not something I get involved in. Okay, sir? All right. Thank you much.
Brittany, Christopher Brittany. 13. He came down as well. Brittany. Christopher Brittany.
He's been done already. I got a couple of people on the 28th that before we go to the 29th, I got a couple of people to ask you, see if they're out on bond or something.
Go ahead, Judge.
All righty, let me see if I can take it from the top. All right, let's do with, I'm trying to do it alphabetically. Hold on. Javon Lloyd.
Lloyd. He's out on bond.
Okay, all righty. Next one I'll have is Robert Harris.
Robert, he's out on bond also.
Okay. What about a Frank Marcos?
Out on bond.
All righty. A McKinney, Brandon McKinney.
He's also out on bond.
All righty. And the last one is a Wellmaker, Nathaniel Wellmaker.
Yes, he's also out on bond.
Okay, and I have one more, Xavier Williams.
Same, he's out on bond.
All righty, now, okay, I think, let me check something. Okay, yeah, that takes care of the 28 list. And we'll do Mr. Perez at the end with the language line. All right. Following your lead, sir.
How you doing,
Michael
sir?
Bowen.
Jimmy Belby.
Bowen.
1 second.
Bowen. Bowen. Owen. Chapman.
All righty, 1 second.
Coppage.
All righty.
Coppage.
Michael Bowen. All righty, sir. All right, Mr. Bowen, it is alleged you committed the offense of aggravated assault.
Yes, sir. I'm Mr. Belby.
There we go. Don't want nothing else that belongs to somebody else, right? Understand clearly. All righty. All right, Mr. Belvy. It is alleged that you tampered with evidence, theft by receiving stolen property, weapons possession during the commission of a crime, improper lane change, and possess marijuana 1 ounce or less. Now, Mr. Belvy, do you understand all that, or do you want me to read it to you?
I understand.
All right, sir. Your bond today will be $26,000. Will you be able to make bond, Mr. Belvy?
Yes, so if I could just bind out today?
Last name.
Sure. Make it happen for yourself if you can. Now, Mr. Belvy, your court date is January the 6th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January the 6th, 8 a.m. courtroom 201. Thank you, sir.
Gonna be delayed.
I'm sorry?
Not bind out, that's gonna get delayed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
You already got it, right? Jones, right? You know what? You were the first guy. Hey, you already seen me like Jones, Joe. Yeah, you was like, you skipped.
I think you gave me a bond, didn't you?
But Jones,
He had an attorney.
he skipped, yeah. He was like, I'm Jones first. That's why I said, damn. We sent him back.
Yeah, you had an attorney, right?
Yeah.
Florida, that's why.
Yeah, yeah, my wife.
That's why. So we good.
Yeah, you good. You good. Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, can I
You do me up for it. You get with your attorney. All right, that's when you get with. Yeah, because
I thought
alphabetical order, you did them first.
yeah, because he had an attorney.
Baby, we still. What's your last name? I'm missing Bowen on 302. That was the first group.
Michael Bowen?
Yeah.
He should be a 9. I got checked him out.
Bowen, Michael Bowen. Bowen. Bowen.
Oh,
He was Bowen. Birthday. Right there. So you can go for, go to Hunter. Go for it.
tell me that.
Y'all what?
Michael
That's
Owens.
Mr. Bowens, it's alleged you committed the offense of aggravated assault. Do you understand the allegation, sir, or do you want me to read it to you?
Sir.
You understand? Yes, sir, you understand? Okay. All right, sir. The bond is $10,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Your next court date is going to be on the 6th of January at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. And I've already appointed counsel to assist you. Okay, sir? Thank you.
A 9. He's a 9. Come on.
Hey, good morning, sir. What's your name, please?
Morning, my name is Quantet Chapman.
Mr. Chapman, it's alleged that you committed the offense of simple battery. Do you understand the allegation, sir, or do you want me to read it to you?
I understand, sir.
All righty. The bond is $3,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Maybe possibly if I can call someone.
Understand. Now, the condition of the bond is that you to have no violent contact with Noel Chapman, okay? You can be around that person, but you can't, no touching, pushing, shoving of that nature.
Could I ask a question? It's mine. The apartment is mine, in my name. So is it a way that I wouldn't have to be restricted from my own home with it?
Well, I didn't restrict you, son.
I'm just asking.
I didn't restrict you. All I said is you can be around her, just no violent contact.
Yes, sir.
So that's actually a gift.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, now, the court date is scheduled for December the 8th. But if you make a bond, that court date will be canceled and you get your next court date in the mail, all right? And I shouldn't say it's a gift because I treat everybody fairly. So I just want you not, do right. Fair enough? All right, take care.
It doesn't really matter.
James Coppins.
Compton?
Coppins. COPP.
Got it. All right, and Mr. Coppage, it says that you, as alleged you had an open container violation, one count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. I'm sorry, 2 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 1 count of possessing a weapon in the commission of a crime, crossing the guard line with drugs or alcohol, and 1 use of possession of drug-related objects. All right, the bond, sir, is $31,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Coppage, I've appointed counsel to assist you, and your next court date is going to be on January the 6th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January the 6th, 8 a.m., courtroom 201. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Hey, sir, what's your name, please?
Drake Compton.
All right, Mr. Compton, it's alleged you committed the following offenses, sir: driving a suspended or revoked license, expired tag, possession of marijuana 1 ounce or less, and concealing the identity of a motor vehicle. The bond, sir, is $4,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hold on. Can I ask a question?
Sure, go ahead.
So it's just the budget got dropped down a little bit because it was just 5,000.
What was that again, please?
You said 4,000?
Yes, sir. That's what I said. Now, there may be some fees tacked on over by the sheriff's office, but in terms of me treating you, everybody's, the same, the bond is $4,000. Unless you'd like me to raise it up a little bit.
Can you reduce it a little bit more?
Nope. You have a good day, all right? Good morning, sir. What is your name, please?
Gilbert, Casey Gilbert.
Hey, Casey Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, it's alleged you drove with a suspended or revoked license. Do you understand the allegations or require me to read it to you?
Understand.
All right, Mr. Gilbert, your bond is $1,500. Will you be able to make bond, Mr. Gilbert?
Does this county offer an OR bond, sir, for someone that doesn't live here?
Can't help you with that, sir. All right, your next court date is December the 8th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. Now, should you make bond, that court date will be canceled and you get your next court date in the mail, all right? Thank you, sir. Your name, please?
Dr. Gordon.
Mr. Gordon, it's alleged that you drove without a license as well as obstruction of an officer. Do you understand the allegation, sir, or do you require me to read it to you?
Can you read it to me, sir?
All right, give me 1 second. Basically said that you drove without having your lights on, and when you were pulled over, check that it was checked through the GCIC, so that you showed you to be unlicensed. When placed in 9 cuff and being placed in the back of the patrol car, you became very irate and began resisting and kicking, refusing to get inside the vehicle. So based upon that, you're charged with hindering or obstruction of law enforcement. That's the allegation, sir. The bond today is $3,500.
Yes, sir.
Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. The court date is scheduled for December the 12th. I'm sorry, December the 8th.
Yes, sir.
But should you make bond, that court date will be canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. That court date will probably be in February sometime.
Yes, sir.
So again, I've appointed counsel to assist you. You know what your bond amount is. And if you make bond, that day will get canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You too.
Good morning, sir. What's your name, please? Dario Jaramillo. Mr. Jaramillo, it is alleged that you committed the offense of simple assault as well as criminal trespass. The bond today is $5,000.
No way. I live there at the house. I didn't kill nobody. I live there. There's no way. I have to go to jail. I can't do it. Wow, man. It's unbelievable.
All right. All right. Hold on. Don't get upset. If you get upset, we're not going to have a communication. And if we're not going to have a communication because you're going to tell me, well, I don't agree with the judge. I don't have to listen to what you say. Then I don't want to talk. And we'll just keep moving.
Wow, man.
Well, I hear you. Now, what I said earlier is that I'm not here to deal with anything regarding what may have happened to you and whoever in the streets. I'm here to do a couple things. So, sir, I'll provide you a reasonable bond based upon the allegations. 2, there's some folks here who have made the allegations. I'm just saying you can't have any violent contact. You can talk to them because this has got to be sorted out. I'll have counsel to assist you. That's the person whom you talk to, and he or she can get it straightened out for you because I can't help you this morning. Now, 4th, the next court date is December the 8th. If you make bond, that day will get canceled and you get your next court date in the mail.
What day is that? What
December the 8th. December the 8th. Okay? But if you make bond, that day will get canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. If you get it in the mail, it's probably going to be February or something like that the next year. But again, you can make bond. You can go around those people. I don't want to keep you out of your house or nothing like that, all right? Or out of your job. So that's all I can do this morning. Yes, sir. Hey, sir, good morning. What's your name, please? Marcus Lloyd? All right, Mr. Lloyd, it's alleged you committed the offense of battery and simple assault. Do you understand the allegation, sir? Or do you need me to read it to you? Read it to you? All righty, sir. Basically says that, you were pushing and shoving on your brother. And, after that, you even came inside and you spat in his face. That's the allegations. Now, again, I'm not here to determine whether they're true or not. I'm just here to set bond on a couple conditions. So the first condition is you got to stay away from, Maki Lloyd. I may not pronounce that right. Also, sir, you're not allowed to go back around the address of 1801 Summerwind Drive in Jonesboro. But I know you live there, or I'm assuming you live there and you have stuff there. So I'm putting on here that once you get bonded out, you can go with the sheriff and they can help you get your stuff so you can kind of continue with your life. Your next court date, sir, is December the 8th. But if you make bond, that day will get canceled and you'll get your next court date in the mail. All right, sir? Your bond is $5,000. Thank you.
Judge, Morzette is next, but he's the fugitive. You're gonna do him last?
Yes, sir, that's fine. Thank you. It doesn't matter. It's up to you guys, however you want to roll.
Yes, we'll do him last.
All right.
Tell me your name.
You said Phillips?
No, sir. How you doing? I'm Tyler Minix.
Okay, Mr. Minix. Mr. Minix, it says that you failed to yield at a stop sign. You also have an expired tag or invalid tag, and you possessed a firearm by one who's been previously convicted. Sir, your bond this morning is $11,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Is that including the firearm?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, then, Mr. Minix. Again, I have appointed counsel to assist you. Your next court date, sir, is on the, hang on a second. Give me 1 minute. Let me verify the date. All right, your court date is going to be on the 6th of January at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January the 6th, 8 a.m., courtroom 201. Thank you, sir.
Just to be clear, you're telling me I have a bond for all 3 charges?
Yes, sir, at $11,000. Your name, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Zach Morgan.
All right, Mr. Morgan, it's alleged that you drove recklessly, drove above the maximum speed limit. You had a license violation, and you drove too fast for conditions. Give me 1 second here. All right, sir, your bond is $3,000. Will you be able to make, that doesn't make sense. Give me 1 second. All right, your bond this morning is $3,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, if you make bond, okay, your court date is scheduled for the 8th of December. But if you make bond, that day will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. All right, sir? Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, thank you much. Have a good afternoon. Hello, sir. What's your name, please?
Morris.
Mr. Morris, is alleged that you committed the offense of simple battery as well as criminal damage in the 2nd degree. Do you understand the allegation, sir, or the requirement to read it to you?
I understand.
All right, sir. Your bond today is $9,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir? All right, and now there's some conditions of your bond. You're to stay away from Jemiah Myers. You can't go back around the address of 305 Morrow Road. Also, you may, if you have stuff there that you need to get, I'm putting on here that you may notify the sheriff, and they'll go with you and make sure you get your stuff, okay? Again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your court date is January the 6th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January the 6th, 8 a.m., courtroom 201. Thanks, sir. Your name, sir?
Phillips.
Mr. Phillips, it's alleged that you committed the offense of loitering or prowling, possession of marijuana, 1 ounce or less, and crossing the guard line with drugs. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you want me to read them to you? All right, your bond this morning, sir, is $8,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Sir.
All right, sir. I've appointed counsel to assist you. And your next court date is January the 6th, 8 a.m., courtroom 201. January the 6th, 8 a.m., 201. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, sir. What's your name, please?
Price.
One more time.
Trini Price.
Mr. Price. All right, got it. Here we go, Mr. Price. All right, there's allegations of 2 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, as well as 1 count of possessing drug related objects. Also said you had a seatbelt violation, failure to register your vehicle within a certain time period, register your tag within a certain time period. Also said you had possessed a firearm, and you are not authorized to possess the firearm because you've been previously convicted. Also, sir, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond because it says you're currently on probation. So I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. Now, Mr. Price, I've appointed counsel to assist you. And your next court date, sir, is going to be on the 6th of January at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January the 6th, 8 a.m., courtroom 201. Thank you, Mr. Price. Hello, sir. What's your name, please?
Just right.
Hey, Mr. Razor, it says that you obstructed an officer. Your bond is $2,000. Will you be able to make bond, Mr. Razor?
Last look.
Okay, Mr. Razor, your next court date, sir, is going to be on the 8th of December
Okay.
at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. And Mr. Razor, I've appointed counsel to assist you. All right, sir?
All right, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you much. That's all. Your name, sir?
Mr. Donald Rutherford.
Mr. Relford, it is said that you allege that you committed the offense of loitering or prowling. The bond is $1,000. Will you be able to make bond, Mr. Relford?
I can't, sir. I can't, sir. I don't get paid.
All righty, got it. Mr. Relford, your next court date is going to be on the 8th of December at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. December the 8th, 8 a.m. courtroom 201. But just in case you're able to make bond, that day will get canceled and you get your next court date in the mail, all right? Thank you. Hey, sir, your name, please?
John Simmons.
Mr. Simmons, it says that you committed the offense of criminal damage in the 2nd degree. Do you understand the allegation, sir? Or do you want me to read it to you?
Yeah, I understand that.
All right, Mr. Simmons, the bond is $7,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
I don't know. I think so.
All right, not a problem. All right, here we go.
Make sure you walk to your right.
Now, boy. Hey, Mr. Simmons,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have you to stay here from Mr. Willie Simmons, Sr.
Huh?
It's not hot. Hold on. All right. Well, here's the deal. You gotta have no violent contact, okay? You can go back. You can't hear me?
Yes, sir. Now I can.
All right, I'm gonna speak up a little louder. All right. I'm going to allow you to go back around your parents' residence. Where you'd have no violent contact with them, okay? Again, you go around there, you have violent contact, and you mess up, you'll be rearrested, and you'll not be able to get any bond.
Okay.
All right. Yes, sir. Bye. Your name, sir?
Mr. Sims.
All right, Mr. Sims, it's alleged that you drove without a license and you did improper backing. Do you understand the allegation, sir? Or you want me to read it to you? All right, your bond, sir, is $1,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Unfortunately, not today.
All right, I understand. All right. If you're unable to make bond, your court date is going to be on the 8th of December. But if you should make bond, the day will get canceled and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Your next court date will probably be in February. I've appointed counsel to assist you. So either that counsel or someone from that counsel's office is to see you within the next 72 hours. Okay, sir? All right. Thank you, sir.
Step up.
Good morning, sir. Your name, please?
David Smith.
All right, Mr. Smith, it's alleged that you committed the offense of battery, as well as 2 counts of false imprisonment. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you want me to read them to you?
No, I understand.
All right, sir, your bond today is going to be $16,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Say that again.
Your bond is going to be $16,000. Will you be able to make bond?
Okay. No, yeah, probably.
All right, fair enough. When you make bond, You got to stay away from Miss Sheffield and Miss Lowry, all right?
I don't even know who that is, sir.
Okay, they're the people at the place that you're supposed to be in prison, so won't be an issue. All righty, your next court date is going to be on the 6th of January, 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. January the 6th, 8 a.m. courtroom 201. And again, I've appointed counsel to assist you. Thank you, sir. Hello, sir. What's your name? Stafford? Say again?
Sir.
All right. Mr. Stafford, it's alleged that you drove while your vision was obstructed. You possessed marijuana 1 ounce or less, and you also possessed a weapon. Your bond this morning is $6,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir? All right, sir. Your court date is going to be scheduled for the 8th of December at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. If you make bond, that day will be canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. Thank you, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. Are you Mr. Starks?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Starks, it's alleged that you possess marijuana 1 ounce or less, as well as loitering or prowling. The bond today, sir, is $2,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty, now, the court date is scheduled for December the 8th. And as you heard me say earlier, if you make bond, that day will get canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. And again, I've appointed counsel to assist you. All right, sir?
Appreciate you.
Thank you now. What's your name, sir?
Washington.
Okay, Mr. Michael Devin Washington, or you Alfonso?
Alfonso.
All right, sir. Okay. Sir, it's alleged you committed the offense of simple battery. The bond is $2,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir? All righty. Now, sir, there's a condition. Okay, you'd have no violent contact with Miss Robertson. You can be a Phyllis Robertson.
Right.
Okay, no violent contact. You can be around her. There's no pushing and shoving, and nothing like that. All right. Okay, now your court date is December the 8th at 8 a.m. Hold on a second. Now, if you make bond, that day will get canceled, and you get your next court date in the mail. It'll probably be around February. Okay.
So my bond, how much I gotta pay? 200.
Yeah, they'll figure that out. That's good. You're good. Oh, Lord. Hey, sir, what's your name, please? Michael Washington? All right, it's alleged here that you committed the offense of loitering or prowling. The bond is $1,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. All righty. The court date is December the 8th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. December the 8th, 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. But if you make bond, if you're able to make bond, that day will be canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. All right. Thank you. What's your name, sir? All right, Mr. Watkins, it said you drove without a license. Okay. All right. The bond is $500. I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out, Mr. Watkins. Again, I've appointed counsel to assist you. By signing yourself out, you're going to get your next court date in the mail. It'll probably be around February or so. And I've appointed counsel to assist you. So someone from that counsel's office should be getting in contact with you. Okay, sir? Thank you. Hey, so what's your name, please? Hey, Mr. Weaver, it's alleged that you committed the offense of criminal trespass as well as battery. Do you understand the allegation, sir, or do you want me to read it to you? All right, Mr. Weaver, the bond is $5,000. Will you be able to make bond?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Weaver, there's a condition of your bond, and that is you stay from Jarrett Reed. You're not allowed to go back around the address of 5612 Pine Gate Drive. However, I'm putting on here that once you make bond, you can go, you contact the sheriff, they'll have a copy of this. You can go to get anything you may need from that residence. All right, sir?
Okay, so my question, I guess my question for you is, for that, that's my residence. Jared is no longer there. He moved out.
And now how can I verify that?
I mean, all of the bills are in my name. The lease is in my name.
I can't verify that today. Here's what I want you to do. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Okay, talk to that counsel, and the counsel can get on top of this. Okay, but today I have no way to prove that what you're telling me is true.
Okay, so when I bond out, basically just don't go there until I get counsel.
And I've appointed counsel to assist you. Yes, sir. So reach out to the counsel office, explain to them what you just told me, and ask them to move swiftly to make sure you can get back into your place. All right, sir?
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. What's your name, sir?
Wilson.
Mr. Wilson, it's alleged that you drove with DUI, alcohol, less safe, red light, traffic violation, and an improper lane change. The bond is $3,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir? All right, should you make bond? Okay. Well, the court date right now is scheduled for December the 8th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 201. But should you make bond, that date will get canceled. And you get the next court date. It'll probably be in February or something of that nature. Okay. Do you have any questions, Mr. Wilson?
Well, I just go to the bonds right now.
Yes, sir. You can make it happen for yourself, sir. Thank you. What's your name, sir?
Artrell Marzette.
All right, Mr. Marzette. All right, give me 1 second. Your case is different than everybody else. It's different in that you're not charged with anything here in the state of Georgia, nor in this county. And I'm going to give you the short version, okay? If you don't understand the short version, then I have a 3-page version I can read to you. But the short version is this. You have an option of challenging or waiving extradition. I'll start with challenging extradition first. If you choose to challenge extradition, you can challenge extradition on 4 very limited grounds. The first one is whether or not you are however you pronounce your first name, Marzette. So the first one is whether or not you are the person who they say you are. 2, whether what you're charged in the state of Rockford is an offense or not. 3, whether paperwork is in order. And based on those 3 things, number 4, whether you are in fact a fugitive. If you choose to challenge extradition, you'll stay in that jail there with us for an initial period of 30 days for the law enforcement folks at the state level to make sure those things are in order. You are the right person, paperwork is in order, so forth. If they don't get it done within 30 days, you can stay with us for an additional 60 days. And if after 90 days they don't get it right, you'll be released. That's challenging extradition. Or you may choose to waive extradition. Waive extradition, they'll be notified that you're here, and they will have a reasonable amount of business days to come in and get you. I will tell you that it's generally going to be less than 30. So, do you understand challenging extradition and the time frames, as well as waiving extradition and the time frame involved?
Yes, sir.
All righty. What is your decision? Do you want to challenge extradition or do you want to waive extradition?
I want to waive extradition.
All righty. The deputy should have some paperwork there for you to sign, sir. Question, go ahead.
I was told that it was that Illinois had 10 days to come and get me, and I was wondering, can I get that in writing or like?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Morissette. Now, the word I used was they'll have a reasonable number of days to come and get you, less than 30, right? Those are the words I used, correct? All right. Now, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I can't tell you they're going to do here in 10 days, nor am I authorized to hold the state of Rhode Island to anything. What I've told you is what I've told you. They'll have a reasonable amount of time to come and get you. Normally it's less than 30 days. Or you can challenge it and you'll stay with us for 90 days and you'll be released. So if it is still your desire, sir, to waive, just need to sign what's there with the deputies. Okay, that's all I can do for you. Thank you.
So there's no amount of days on, I mean, the 30 days, is that set in stone, or it's just?
It's not. Like I said, a reasonable amount of time. It's normally less than 30 days. Now, I mean, you know, tomorrow we may have a storm and everything just blown all over. So I can't give you a set number of days, sir, if that's what you're seeking. I said less than 30 days. All right. Thank you. That's all I got.
Just keep a copy for yourself.
Here's Mr. Perez Vasquez. He needs an interpreter.
Yes. Give me a second. Let me find that paperwork and dial up. Sir, ¿no comprende inglés at all? No? Okay, un momento, por favor. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second, Mr. Perez. Okay, just give me a minute and I'll be right back. Stay there.
Hey, Charlie, you good?
Now I know it's not like it. Okay, yeah.
I hear Taylor yet. What's going on?
He's probably on mute.
Yeah, gentlemen, just give me a minute. I'm trying to find the information for the language line.
He's the last one over here, right? You looking for him? You good with him?
No, I think, yeah, this one, but we got all this one straight.
You done?
Yep.
I'm gonna take it over, okay?
Yes, sir.
And Taylor has the other, Taylor might have the other one for that 20. But those are most of them. Yeah. Yeah, just film and the one American one, that's it.
That's it.
Hey, gentlemen, give me a couple minutes. I have to get the number to the language line, okay? So, it's gonna take about 2 to 3 minutes, I guess, for me to get it.
Okay.
Thank you.
We still have the one in medical too. That Deputy Taylor he's down there getting ready to hook everything up.
All righty, who's that person down there?
That would be Stephen Allman.
Awesome, got that. And let me ask you about this person. Okay, hold on. I think that person came. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, I think this person showed up on both days. But do you have a Khalid Muhammad on
Yes.
the 29th?
He was shown on both days, and he was saying by you.
On the 28th one. Okay, got it. Yes, sir. And I think that's it. Okay, Mr. Perez and Mr. Allman are only 2 remaining. All right.
Judge Cooper,
Yes, ma'am.
check your phone.
Thank you much.
You're welcome.
All right. Awesome.
Welcome to Language Line Solutions. Please enter your 6-digit client ID. For Spanish, press 1. For please enter your personal code.
Hey, Deputy Laws, I'm pretty much ready.
Please hold for consider.
Thank you for calling Language Line Solutions. This is the test ID 363580. I'll be your Spanish interpreter today.
Okay, ma'am. First, let me test to make sure the gentleman can hear me. I want you to say something. His name is Gilberto Perez Vasquez. Say hello. Let me make sure he can hear you.
Hola, señor Gilberto Pérez Vázquez.
Okay, speak a little louder, please.
Señor, ¿me puede escuchar?
Sí.
Hola.
Hola.
Okay, good. Thank you. Now, Mr. Perez Vasquez is charged with DUI, alcohol less safe, driving on a canceled license, an improper lane change, as well as hit and run accident. Please inform him of the allegations, please.
Excuse me, sir, could you please repeat the second allegation? The first one is, he's charged with a DUI, alcohol,
Yes.
hit and run accident, and what else did you say?
Driving in a canceled license and making an improper lane change.
Okay, thank you.
You can go ahead.
Buenas tardes, le saludo a su intérprete. Señor Gilberto Pérez Vázquez, usted está con los cargos de un DUI por beber alcohol, una infracción por conducir bajo los efectos del alcohol. Su licencia de manejo va a estar cancelada, además por causar un accidente, golpear y escaparse y por hacer una actitud impropia.
Okay.
Okay, ask him, does he understand the allegations?
Señor, ¿usted entiende las alegaciones?
Sí, lo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, his bond amount is $7,000. I need to know if he'll be able to make bond. And also, well, I guess ask that first, $7,000, and will he be able to make bond?
Señor, entonces el bond que usted tendría que pagar es de $7,000. ¿Usted lo puede hacer?
Sí, sí lo puedo hacer. 7,000.
Yes, I can do it. 7,000.
Okay, now his court date is December the 8th. But if he makes bond, that court date will be canceled and he will get his next court date in the mail. If that court date is canceled, his next court date will probably be in February of next year. Go ahead.
Bien, señor, si usted puede pagar el bond de $7,000, su corte sería cancelada. Su corte es para el 8 de diciembre. Para el 8 de diciembre. Pero si usted paga los $7,000, esa es cancelada y le van a informar cuál sería la fecha de su siguiente corte, que probablemente sería en febrero del próximo año. Eso le va a llegar por el correo.
Ok, sí. Sí, yo puedo pagar ese dinero.
Okay, yes, I can pay that money.
All right, ask him, does he have any questions?
Bien, señor, ¿usted tiene alguna pregunta?
Pero ¿cómo puedo pagar ese dinero? O sea, ¿es para cuándo?
Yes, how can I pay that money? When can I pay that money?
He just probably have to have a family member contact the jail. And when he makes that call to the family member, tell him how much and they'll be able to make the money pay. They'll be able to contact the jail and arrange the payment. But he has to kind of work that out with the folks there at the jail.
Bien, señor, usted se tiene que contactar con una persona de contacto de su familia. A usted les va a dar el número de contacto de la cárcel y ellos van a tener que programar cómo van a hacer el pago aquí con la cárcel para que usted pueda pagar ese monto.
Ok, sí, perfecto.
Okay, that's perfect.
All righty, thank you. Tell him that's all and have a good afternoon for me, please.
Ujú. Muy bien, gracias. Buenas tardes. Eso es todo y que tenga una buena tarde. Hasta luego. Hasta luego, señor. Oh, sure, sir. Is there any? Thanks for using our services.
All right, ma'am. Thank you also. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, she just said. For
This is Mr. Ullman, Judge.
All righty. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna put the key flat down.
how's the one? Yeah, yeah, one.
All right. Whoa, Mr. Allman, can you hear me? Mr. Allman, can you hear me? All right, I'll speak up louder. Okay, I'll speak up louder. All right, Mr. Allman, it is said that you impersonated an officer by the unlawful use of blue lights. Do you understand the allegation, sir? All right, and now, Mr. Allman, some things that you did not hear before. One, I'm appointing an attorney to assist you. So either that attorney or someone from that attorney's office should be able to contact you within the next 72 hours. 2, the court date, sir, is December the 8th. If you make bond, that court date will be canceled and you'll get your next court date in the mail. Do you understand those things, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty. So let me check something here. Again, your bond is $3,500. Your court date is December the 8th. If you post bond, that day will get canceled and you get your next court date in the mail. It'll probably be around February or so. And I've appointed counsel to assist you. So that's who can represent you. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir. I'm moving to post bond today.
All right. Enjoy. I hope you can post bond quickly and enjoy. Thank you very much, sir. All righty. Mr. Taylor, Mr. Law, that ends the session. Y'all have any more folks I need to first appear, gentlemen?
That should be it on this thing.
I think so too. Thank you as always and have a good afternoon.
Have a good afternoon, everybody.
Miss Mary, thank you.
You're welcome, Judge.